What's it like to turn 60 here in Mindelo, Cape Verde? Well, it wasn't the kind of feeling I was looking forward to. It's not like when I turned 18 and went off on a road trip with my best bud Andrew. Or 25 when I was living in New York City, here hanging out with my little brother Stefan. This sailing around the world thing should have been something I'd done in my 30s or something. But hey, I couldn't do it then. I had a family to take care of, and a burgeoning advertising career in America.
Arriba, abajo, al centro, poquito de movimiento, pra dentro.
But what the hell, it's January 13th, and I'm 60 today. I'm with my friends, in their 20s, except for Peter, drinking to another year of being alive. I mean, really alive. I told them I was ashamed to be 60. They laughed and said they hope to be 60 someday and party like me, and that I should be proud. So there, I am happy and proud to be 60 in a great company of my young friends.
The day after her birthday, this is what it looks like. There's Bruna there. There's Linda there.
Linda lava props. Linda lava props.
Linda lava prot.
That's the fucking question.
Quem é que lava prot?
That's the fucking question.
Okay.
Oh, la policía está lá.
Now, who is this Linda they're talking about? Here she is. We'll get back to her later. I opted to stay another 2 weeks at the marina. My leg was still hurting, and there were some things to be done on Galopin. Peixe came over to help with Alejandro. We dropped the mainsail to check the reef lines, as did Peter, and he was missing a batten, and I happened to have a spare one. My Genoa was in need of some stitching. Part of the UV protection was coming undone, so Peixe took it over to the sailmaker. Then Galopin needed a good shower. Peter had a power washer, and since being at the marina, I have an endless supply of water. I sprayed everything I could reach. Even my neighbors, Jen and Alec, got misted, but not miffed. Salt and grime was everywhere, especially these cockpit seats. They only know how many bums and asses have been there. In the morning, Peixe came back with my Genoa. There was no wind, an exception here in Cape Verde. So we hurried to hoist it back into the furler. I gave my old anchor chain to Peixe. Peter had rented a car, and I asked him if we could borrow it to bring over the heavy load of chain to Peixe's house. After that, we took a quick road trip to the island's highest point, Mount Verde. We took Linda with us, As well, we picked up Wendy and her son Claire and her best friend Bruno. So now let me tell you about Linda. In short, she's boat hitchhiking. So I offered her a cabin until she found a boat to hop on. She's 22, Dutch, and a sailor. She dreams of buying a boat and living aboard. It was Paisha's idea to go up there, and a good one. Some of us had never been to the summit, and that included me. And on that day, we were offered the most clear views of Sao Vicente, Mindelo Bay, and the surrounding islands, west Santo Antão, and east Santa Luzia, Branco, Raso, and São Nicolau. I had more work to do on Galopin, editing another video. I do party, but I also work 3 to 4 days a week for each video. So meanwhile, Peter and his gang went for another breathtaking tour of Santo Antão with Jen and Alec. They had not been to this part of the island, nor had Peter's drone. These images are so epic, I'll just let them play on. Peter was interested in another boat. Someone wants to buy his Grand Soleil 46 for a comfortable profit. So he's interested in this one for sale by the charter company at the marina.
It has a fridge, a second fridge with the ice box. When you're cooking, throw ice in there. Whenever it drains, it's got this sink that won't make a giant mess.
It seems to be ticking his boxes. Certainly good in size, plenty of headroom. He could transform the bow rooms into a wardrobe for Lily and a workshop for himself. Lots of kitchen space, storage and all. Peter loves to cook. It's even got a bigger oven.
Nice.
Bilges are impeccably clean and the keel boats are visibly intact.
Keel boats are okay, yes. Not the case.
Stern rooms are huge. One for the captain and Lily, and one for the guests. And look at that Yanmar, clean as a whistle. The charter company here maintains their boats quite well. We see them often fixing things and running the motors every week. So what do you guys think? Should he sell his Grand Soleil 46 for this Jano Odyssey 46?
You have to worry about your head. That's such a weird feeling for me.
Whatever happens, everything in boating is a compromise. He'll lose something, yet gain somewhere. And then there's this little get-together. Last night, the girls went on a girls' night out. Meanwhile, Peter, Alec, and I went out on the town and got back around midnight. I told Peter I was going to sleep because I had a feeling the girls would come back early in the morning, raring to keep the party going. And at my age, I need some sleep to keep up with my young friends. And there they are, all raring to keep the party going. I had my sleep, they woke me, came over, while Peter was still down. We could keep this party going on and on and on and on. But my Galopin's not just a party boat. He's a sailor. He's ready. So we'll be going.